Hi. Whenever I stream, there's a big button that says transition, and it feels very pleasing to press. And it seems to work, so... Right. Day 7, day 8, I don't know if I updated it last time. I'll have to actually check. I've been trying to number these, and we'll pin them to specific, like, stream days when I edit this into, like, a super YouTube essay. So, I have done some work, because I got worried. So, I can hear the music twice, but I've only got... Okay, so I've been doing some work. Oh, as you can tell, top right, AI, not AI, smart wiring, I think it's called. I can never remember what it's called. Automated wiring. Is complete. I literally left it running for, it was 12 hours in the end because I had some of the belts wrong from the last stream, and it's done. That's technically a third done, although more like 1/20th. So if you can hear me over the extensive sound of these coal engines, that's a lot of water. Now, before, let me load up Satisfactory modeler so that you can experience my insanity with me. I like how I can see me slowly dropping onto this. I've got a different screen open. Okay, so this is gonna blow your fucking mind. So, welcome to Satisfactory modeler. This is the setup we've got. It's not actually, sorry, I was testing for the future. So, we've got 150 coal coming in. That is using 251.83 megawatts. That is the killer. Every miner we use is going to have a ridiculous power usage. That is something we can't get away from because we need the resources. If there's a way to boost the resources in the future, great. One thing I've noticed is as well, shortened manufacturing lengths. So for example, for steel, removing steel from the equation with iron pipes is really useful. Saves a bunch of power because we're now not using a new machine introducing 5 times power usage, seeing as our power generation is still the same. Right, maths. We're mathsing this out, guys. So this power's 10, and that's 750 made. You can already see that is that is down to 500 usage. Now we won't look at this just yet. I will increase this to 100. And you can see that if this was just running at 3.75, that is now using 400 power. Right? That is 3.75 machines producing the exact same 450. 400 power plus that's 650. That is, and if we look up here, average net power. Right? That's not good. However, I noticed something a little while ago in one of the streams I did, that if I reduce these, because it's not a linear scale, it's exponential with the power consumption. If I have more machines running lower to produce the same, I save power. Right? So that 400 is now only 192. That is half the power for more machines, but at the end of the day, it's just things to build them. It's not like it takes running cost when it's automatic. So suddenly, I've tripled the power usage of a coal power plant. Now, the only problem with that is that's a lot of water generation. When it gets to the pipes here, it's the exact same, right? Obviously, we've got an extra 60 because of these head pumps. I sort of just made my peace with that, to be honest. It could be better. But we're also calling this structure the crab. It's going to have 6 legs. It's probably going to actually be the setup I build for all these coal power plants. Now, obviously that means I can't build a coal power plant here. But I could build it here. And if our coal's coming from here, there's not much difference, right? Ah, just stuck my toe. Oh my god. It's not fun. Right there. Don't mind the scissors. I'll just really fucked up a toenail. What a stream. Oh my god, that really hurts. These are my zip tie scissors. Ooh. Ah. Oh my god, that really hurt. I stubbed my toe and the entire end of it folded in. Ha! Maths. Yeah, so using 30 saved me a shit ton of power. And you can see that these are all just running. I think they're running fairly efficiently as well. I've not seen any issues with water or anything. I've sort of ballsed up the underneath, I can't lie. Big problem is because we're not actually just making resources now. Our resources are running low. I had to use vouchers to actually buy the resources needed to build those 30. But, so, as well, numbers. That's not just 300, because we get 10% on every bit of power generation, right? So say if we're saying we're making... let me get this right. So if we're making 750, can I actually put this in? Alien power augmenter. No, okay. So yeah, if we're making 750, we're actually making 825. Now, that puts us up to 375 power made, which actually makes these pumps, you know, worth it. Well, worth it. Which is like a big thing with the alien power tech, which is why at the early part of the game we were debating actually doing it. Now, the one thing I want to do is just ping for coal right here. So we got coal there. I know we got coal there. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're there. So yeah, this all came from the back of me going, the same thing that I did at biofuel. I'm not too worried about coal being shit because when it comes to oil, that will finally work better. I then sat there, did the maths and went, oh fuck, no it's not. Now, this is without that 10% usage, which is going to save large amounts. The problem is, big factories producing not a lot that's essentially the name of this entire game. Big factories producing not a lot. Now, what that means is we can't slope stuff. Unless it's like the end and we're funneling it all into one thing to like just double the end output. Look at this, 2 uranium, SAM, aluminium. And again, like aluminium can be turned into beams. We can actually completely get rid of steel in a lot of our late game stuff. And that's a lot of stuff we're going to be looking at doing. So, this coal here, pointless. Stupid. But what we can do is take the coal from here and bring it to here and set up another 30. Now, I don't think I have enough resources to make 30, do I? I have enough resources to make 5. Well, 6, 7. I hate myself for that. You ever notice you say something and you're like, yeah, so I don't know if I did this on stream last time actually. It's so warm. Don't worry about the jumper. The jumper is actually very cool. It's very breezy. The UK has been so hot right now. Okay. We have a friend. They bring me rubber. I need more. He's alright. He's been really good for sinking some of these items. He has also gave us a nuke, which I want to try out today. To be honest, we can do some of this stuff. I can't remember what some of this end game bits are. I'm just going to hit this. I can actually, let's just steal this. I'm just going to put those in there. We might as well just do that. Because, oh shit, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's good. And again, we need an extra bunch of that. We can also build these. We've got power storage. I think power storage might be really useful if we can set up like a whole bunch. But again, it's that trade-off. All that wiring is actually currently turned off. So obviously when I replaced the coal, we had a huge, we had a huge power issue. But you can see our max consumption is below that. Now I think if I turn these machines back on, it might trip again, but let's take that risk. No, you're floating. You don't deserve to live. There we go. And I think, do I have that? What's this going like now? Hey, there we go. Max consumption, nowhere near above. And I think, I'm not too certain, I'll need to check this. I don't know if max consumption is because it's looking at 100% usage. Our max consumption could look very funny in the end with what I've just told you about the factories. Now, going back to this, and this is what I mean, if I scroll out, you'll see that I did a lot of work. Oh my god, I forgot this was crazy. Looking at this, and this was me just plotting out, okay, I have this much going in, how much can this make without thinking too much on it. This is all the way up to, I think, visconium fuel. And I saw that and I was like, okay, that's bad. Like this, not that great, but you can see that I've clocked these down to 10% as well. And I've not done any with the polymer. This still isn't great when you actually think about it. But again, we need to reduce this. So if we just have it going into fuel and then fuel into there, right? And have this set, what's this making? 50? Okay. And now we look at this, we're losing it. Huh? 92, 671. Holy shit, these extractors are fucking diabolical. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? I didn't know it was that crazy. Oh, okay. But you can see I even tested out, okay, 10%. Come back to coal and you can see that it's not worth it. I mean, if we could sloop them all, you know what, I still don't think it's worth it even if I sloop them all like that. Yeah. Got fuel there. Where is my... Did I get rid of it? Ah, no, it's here. So my plan was to actually produce both of these at the same time. Because it's going to take so long to do. And what I was going to do whilst it was actually being made was go around the world and build coal power plants. They just feed themselves, that just run almost indefinitely. You can see we've got a high input of coal and iron there. That is just over 5 nodes. There we go. That rounds that a bit nicer actually, because that is our limiter. And again, this, if we were able to make aluminium and already making, you know, pure aluminium shit, because we've got so much bauxite, it would be a lot easier. So that's something to think of in the future. Now, as long as this is below 6,000, we can run it because it runs off of our geyser fuel. I said that in the worst way first. I'm sorry. So I got ingrown hairs on my legs. Gross. Yeah. So really looking at this, I think this needs 36 summer sloops. This uses 25. So I think we might need to go around and have a bit of a hunt for some, because I think that's us at capacity. No, I've got 40, not a 10 wrapped up in that. So, yeah, no, I am probably just under that amount. But if I do this, and we have 100,000, right? And we're making 13 a second. That's 5 days. That's a lot of hours to sink, right? Just into waiting for phase 2. Now, that is actually limited because we're trying to keep it under that amount, that number. But if I build it, it'll just start ticking away. I'll build a coal, and if I actually figure out something better, we'll come back to it. I know there's a way to do this where essentially I just build tiny factories everywhere to make this stuff. I don't have the energy for that. So yeah, we're gonna do it the dumb way, to be honest. But like, I really like these trucks. I think it's really fun. One thing I did think as well, in those 5 days, I'll set up smaller, okay, 10, 25. Sorry, I've got one fucking thing. Because I already leave this game on for far too long anyway, right? Just running away in the background. I'm thinking of going and building some more of those as well. With you, okay. Lo-fi bloody K-pop. Every time I let you in, what does it feel like? My secrets can't be contained. But yeah, so this, you can see here, our static power generation is, you see that, it's roughly 75. Hi Sparky, oh, we're building. We are building. Yeah, so we've got this running. This is automatic wiring, and it's currently just syncing it for points because we've completed the thing on the top. We got some more. Oh, Sparky, do you want to see the maths hole? Do you want to see my maths hole? Okay. Maths hole. So this is the next stage that I'm going to be building. I need to actually work out steel and then bring it in. I actually know where I'm building steel. In fact, that was the first plan on it all, was to build steel and get this all up and running. And then it was to bring over the 375 steel to run into these machines. Because we've already got 600 and 150, yeah, going in. So this is actually what we're going to build to start filling out those next 200,000. And that takes 5 days of waiting online, roughly. That is going off of this number. But I did some maths. So, if we underclock our water, we actually make more power for our power. Like, we actually triple our power output. And then I did, what will uranium give us? And uranium actually will end, I think, here. No, that's plutonium. Uranium ends there. It's roughly all that. And we lose power on uranium, so I've got to work that out still. Essentially, the flatter a production, so for example, iron bars, more power per power, exactly. So if you have a flatter production pipeline, for example, steel plates is 2 miners, foundry. It's 2 miners, foundry, and then your steel production. If you actually just do that with iron bars, because foundries take more power, you save a bunch of power, just flattening your production line. Which means I need to come up with the most efficient flat production line for everything in the game for this. I ain't that smart. But yeah, so what that looks like if you use 30 water generators instead of 3, I can show. I really hope one day they add in a map update so you can actually see all your machines like in the online mapper. Ta-da! Because it's exponential and not linear, the more you have underclocked, the more power you save. So this actually now makes triple the amount of power. It makes the same amount of power, but it saves as much to make triple. Friend. Oh, okay. No, come back. We need you. Where do you go? Hell yeah, doggo with long name. He's gonna come with. Can you just sort of like run away from these guys and they'll keep following, or do I need to like slowly bring them back? This is the first time I've ever had these dogs in this game. Like if I jump down off here, he's got some. Oh, then again, if he's got the same pathing as some of the monsters in this game, he's gonna fucking die. You found anything yet? So far, he's useless. Hilariously, they can bring you uranium. Hey, look what I found. Clicky rock. I love the idea of them being called clicky rocks. But they don't click in real life. Okay, let's get rid of this. I will be doing another couch stream to try and finish Pragmata soon, but this weather has been horrific. So I'm going to wait for the first rainy evening and I will stream. Can I go quicker with you? Sparky, I fucking hate you. We're not predicted rain until like... I've not seen rain on our schedule. We were meant to get rain last night and we didn't. So I'm a little bit peeved. Coming with you. Yeah. The joys of living from... heat fucking sucks. Come on, guy. You are slow as fuck. Okay, but yeah, we need... we actually should try and get everything we need for miners together. Could probably worded that better. You're going to go live with your brother, number 1. Yeah, man. Have you found anything yet? He's going to get cold. You see that little prison? That's your home now. I'll probably make him an actual nice little place in the future. I have been properly hydrating. This Coke has just been in the fridge all day and it feels like heaven. I saw someone post, can Zara Larsson please release Midday Breeze? This is fucking horrific. It's your brother! Come on in! Have fun. The water is publicly mandated to be acceptable. See, this guy brings me things. You don't yet. Fucking layabout. Okay. So yeah, we should build enough miners. So if we got 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 10. Currently, I don't know how many we can make. I don't think it's enough.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Bink. Okay, so we can make 2 now. Now, if we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that means we need 1, 2, 3, 20 of these. I get rain in the fecking game. I felt so British earlier. I was sat out. Oh, and it's heavy rain in the game. It's fucking mocking me. I was sat out in the garden with my feet in a paddling pool. I think I could feel more British than that. Okay. I absolutely love the medicinal inhalers, I can't lie. They are so good. Okay. Well, we need 1 more. Are you shitting me? Never ending when I suck. Okay, so I did find the perfect place to build this with 5 inputs of iron and 5 inputs of thingy. What I've noticed is, even... I don't know if this is just my randomly generated crap. The start points have endgame stuff. Uranium and all that crap, right? More SAM. Over here is a lot of iron and coal. So I'm guessing that's going to be the same like up here and in the swamp. I think the randomization is almost flipped it on its head. And I don't know if that's perfectly so. I'm sort of bullshitting a little bit here. I think that's what I've noticed. But I've noticed this one area for me is rich. It's really nice. Is what I wanted to see with this world is little factories pop up and little things pop up to try and beat this problem. And oh boy, it's... yeah. It has... it's nice just having little things like this. And now, we've even got... because we can build signs, we can actually, like, make this glow and everything. We'll make it look cool. I haven't built all the, like this looking thing. This is like my test one. But the idea was to have glowy strips in between. And then I was going to try and round out the roof at like angles. But, I don't know. Because the coal power plant, I decided it started to look like a crab. We're going to call it the crab. And I think all of our buildings should be named thusly like animals. Ah, this is the alpaca. It's just a big square. Like, I don't think I'll ever be like one of those really good builders. Then again, I said that about Minecraft and people keep telling me I'm good at building, so maybe I should just put in the work and learn how to go. Everything is crab. Everything is crab. I am pissing my pants, doo-dee-dee-doo. Everything is crab. Oh, the turtle. Oh my god. But I can't turn them into a turtle because I'm running. I don't have any space to place 30 machines as it is. The turtle and the crab. Hell yeah. We should probably have our object detector now constantly looking for some. I just turned up in this guy's day and just beat the living shit out of him and then stole his flesh. Good day. Oh, hello. Show me sloop. Is there a show me sloop underneath the bridge? Did I forget there was a show me sloop underneath the bridge? No. Surely not. Did I forget this? There's a show me sloop underneath the bridge. Wow. I thought this was just like partially blocking a path. Well, let's do this anyway. Boom. Okay. Beep. Show me sloop can only be said in a Swedish accent. Hey, it's same sloops. There's your sloop underneath that bridge. There's also a cave down here. My brain remembered as I saw that. It was very weird. It wasn't like a, oh yeah, I spotted this cave. My brain went, oh, remember there's something in there. As my brain then realised it was a cave. This isn't going well. I seem to just be falling. Oh no. I think our next one isn't, how do I... I forgot how I change sloops. Not sloops. I was holding down the R button. I just wasn't holding it down for long enough. That's fucking annoying. Right, well let's actually blow this up. Sweet. Right. Odds on me dying. I've died twice in this game. That was falling off a cliff. I don't know if I died by animals yet. Ah. That was pleasing. In the Kenneth lay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay. So, We're actually out of nobelisks, other than our big boy now. So, maybe we use that today? Maybe we savor it? Purple. Shit, you're gonna be a big fucker. Okay, we're good. I'm surprised he didn't just jump off the cliff towards me when I... Y'all best be dead down here. I think he's dead. If he's not, he deserves to live at this point. Okay. There's a bunch of slugs in this area though, so I'm going to try and get them all. Yeah, so, blah, 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 blah. With that thinking, early game, lots of constructors. So I split the wood down into 5, but I was slooping it. Ah, see, this is probably slooping doesn't work with lots of constructors. We have some maths to do for early game. Because if you use the least amount of power generation to make biomass and solid biofuel, right? We did the maths that solid biofuel is not worth it at the normal rates. Let's turn those rates super far down, because if you're using no power or next to no power for your generation, you win, right? Okay. I'm sure there was a secondary way out of here. I'm thinking of a different cave. The princess is in another cave. Ah, feck it then. We'll just go somewhere else. Okay. I don't know how much I'm going to get done this stream. To be honest, it's warm. I just wanted to get a stream in. I was going to play Drain Sim. Right? I was like, ooh, yeah. And then I played it for 20 seconds. It used 100% of my GPU on low and 100% of my CPU. I was like, what the fuck? Satisfactory on max settings doesn't even do that. Fuck that game for now, and I'll look into why that game wants me to sacrifice my soul to get it to run. I do have Solarpunk though, so I was thinking of doing Sunday Solarpunk stream, because I think that could be really chill and fun. And then if it works out, I might be playing Stardew Valley on Monday. We'll see, because life. That's where I think the other cave is. I don't know if this one links through to the other one. Oh! Okay. That's not a cave. That's a rock. That's not just a rock. It's a boulder. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, where I stubbed my toe is really hurting. Oh my god. You're a long way from home. Yeah, just die already. Gah. So let's do a ping for iron first. We can't build these all. That looks like we can build 10. Which is why I didn't bother actually making that last one, by the way. I did notice I didn't make it. And it doesn't overly matter. I think one thing I want to do as well is actually just build up a like central hub area. Because obviously I'm running all the way back over to here. I think actually building like a base, like where we hand stuff in. If we've got our space elevator there, it'd be really nice to have a specific room area with like dimension depots set up for all the items, because I don't just want to like for the stream I want to finish this world, but I do want to have it so it's like automated really well, so we do produce everything that can just sort of be slooped away. I think it'd be really fun. Is this a power one? Ah. Yeah. Shit. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, bring your little fucks. Okay. Out of all of the, like, monstery type stuff in this game, I really hate those guys. Like, with a vengeance. Die Hard with a Vengeance is a good movie. I'll not be taking counter opinions. Oh, hello. Couple gas obelisks. I'll take that. There's a guy under here. Hi. No. No. Ah. Do you see me fuck up my buttons then?
Perhaps additional training is in order.
Ah, piss. Shit, fuck. I need to kill these doggos to take out the pain of that. I won't. Oh god, is my hair stuck to my face? No. So my hair goes really, like, frizzy in this type of weather. Hey! One of them gave me bullets. Huh? Alright, I guess just the... So we keep all our equipment, we'll lose our inventory. I think there's actually a lose everything. I guess I would add to the ultra hardcore of this. But, to be honest, because death in this game doesn't mean a lot anyway. Your stuff just falls in an area. I don't think that's overly crazy. I'm not restarting this at this point. And again, this is like my third death, so it's not that crazy. The worst death I had, I actually opened up the editor and deleted my death crate because I was hating it because I fell off the edge with just a bunch of like copper bits, and because it was in the void I couldn't get to it, so I just deleted it. I was like, nah, because I couldn't get rid of it. So that death hurt because it was early game and I was just building up resources to build a bunch of shit. So that one sucked. Okay, what really sucks is we're halfway through actually collecting all of the summer sloops. Hi! But yeah, because we don't lose our thingy, we still keep our items, which is useful. Ah, look at that up there. I think that's a geyser up there. Oh, it's not, sorry. I think that's just a gas thing with a tree next to it. Yeah. But say, I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember a geyser being there. Just top diamond geyser. Oh my god, it's so fucking warm. There is no breeze. The trees are completely still. It's honestly, I don't know if anyone else feels this. It's really creepy when you look out the window and the trees don't even rustle slightly with any wind. It is like, it's so uncanny. I can't even... I noticed I didn't build power cables. It's so uncanny. I don't like it. Hello, Caterial. Impure? Who'd have thought it? Impure nodes in my world. So, I was thinking of doing a run after this. Right, because this is going to take me probably like a few months to finish. So I'm doing a run after this called Satisfactory, but super duper easy. And just everything is super duper fucking easy. We have like half power generation, half resource cost, so it's like we just summon things out of our anus. Like phases are super easy and just everything. Yeah, I just think that would be stupid and fun. I think I already grabbed the thing from in here, haven't I? Yeah. Because I could even do them alongside each other and leave this one running in the background, open up a second Satisfactory and play that. Because my thought then is this one is like a super condensed factory made for the needs of being really efficient with everything. And then the super duper easy factory we'll fucking dupe the sleeps and we'll fucking, where are you coming from? And we'll like fucking, oh, he's all the power, his 20,000 Fixonium thingy factory, and just see what the largest numbers we can get using all base game shit is. I think could be fun. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. 30 megawatts? Fuck you. I'm not dying again. It's almost dying again. Yeah, I'm leaving that. Oh yeah. They're gonna shoot rocks at me there. Yeah, which knocks me off. And drops me down. Oh, there's geothermal things in the middle of here. Which means I have power coming to it already. I was just actually double checking that it was all set up there. This is actually one of the reasons why I should invest in those spawn units, so that I can just spawn at the places I want to respawn at. Ah, okay. It's mad, because this world has hours sunk into it now, right? Like, hours and hours and hours. I'm pretty sure this world has like 70 to 100 hours sunk into it. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's impressive that it's kept me going for this long still. Okay, coal. See, coal. We have it. Oh my god. Hi. You little fuck, you followed me all this way. Well, you're not little, but... Oh, okay. Definitely want all our guns at some point. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. I don't need that many. Come on. I do need those, and I do need those other two things. Walk away. There we go. Okay, so it's not just enough about finding the shit. It's about doing the work. I don't know what I'm saying. Not that one. Not that one either. Where's my recipes, Karen? Here. That's not my recipes, Karen. 8.33. Okay. So if we have 8.33 divided by 5, that doesn't get us a nice number at all. So, one of the thoughts I did have was, because how much shit are we making? So, essentially, this is making steel. Just steel. Fuck that. Okay, that is making the steel. I ain't got space for nothing anymore. Oh, you get to go away. Words. Losing my words. Yeah, so our steel plant will be in the center here. And we'll use trackers to go around and get all the bits. Now, there's a caveat with that. We need 750 input. I don't know if you know this. We don't have that amount of input. So can I actually build? Yes. So let's take this truck station. it can input and output as much as you want to give it. That's 100 megawatts. Underclock you. Yeah, you can input and output as much as you want depending on your plates. And we've only got Mark 3, so we can actually only output 540. And the reason why it's 540 is because of numbers, you fuckwits. Because we can do two rows, right? So that's 270, that's 270, and we can bring 270 out. Now we have 5 doing 150. Yeah. So my thought was, it's not even 750. It's actually 1,500 divided by 270. It's 5.5. But say if we do 250, that's we could do 6. And that's 600 megawatts, which is a lot of power. So much power. I worked this out, forgetting that they cost 100 megawatts to run, and then we'd actually need a power solution for over in this area as well on top of all that. Oh, okay. Welcome to the pain of my anus. Fuck this shit. I have a horrific solution. Nah. So I was thinking of sushi belting it. That's where you mix the lines, so it would go coal iron, coal iron. That won't work because, again, our max is 270, and I just want to double check that. It's 270 because it's a dumb number, yeah. Can I auto round? So we want 9 machines running at 92 and 16/27. These aren't slooped. Oh shit. If we stick that to 375 output and run it at 10%. 83. Oh, we could do 83 of them. And instead of it taking, it's only 320 power. And instead of it taking, shit, fucking hell, 720. That is actually half. Oh shit. How much do these cost? I don't think I can do 83, guys. I can do 16. That still saves power. Let's keep reducing that actually. The numbers on this are gonna just fucking suck. 420. Okay. Oh, wait. It's probably... 375 is the number we want coming out. And I don't think that's actually stuck there, maybe. It's not. It... see, there's some things with this fucking thing. Ah, there we go. 41.6 recurring. I was gonna say, there's some things with the fucking thing sometimes that are just dumb. 20. I think I can do that. That is a lot. I think I can do it. Now, how many things do we have lined up in a 4? Fuck! Oh. Oh my god, what the hell? It's all down to rotors. And the worst one is these cost 4.
Fix-It never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
I, in my own time, have been deciding to replay, remake, and then rebirth. How many can I make? I can make 10. I can make 11. Yeah, I've been playing remake and rebirth. Should I actually set up the truck stations first? No, because I need the same fucking resources about. That's super annoying. I'm bored. Let's use it. Ah! That's not as far as I wanted it to go. That made me happy. I did actually hurt these guys. Oh my god. I was never going to use it at a good time, so I thought I might as well just use it then. Radiation dissipates pretty quickly. Well, that was fun. So 20. Oh, see, this is why I just have the smart thingies sinking, which is a thing, right? How much does this actually use in terms of power? 3,500 min made, max used, right? Average. But let's just say max use is 5,400. Now, if we just go to our handy dandy piss machine here, we see we were at 540 there. Now, that actually takes into account the production we've already made with the smart plating. So if we remove that, we'd see how much we completely make. To be honest, I think if I load it into the thing, I can see how much I could make. The quality of these had reduced then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. I hate now that if I ever say just 2 numbers, I hate myself. They're bigger than one foundation. I hate these machines. Can I smush them? Do you like being smushed? They don't like being smushed. Okay, screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that end nicely on the edge of a plate? It does not. Does it right there? Nope. 5. Ooh, you end nicely on the end of a plate. There we go. 4 lots of 5. We worked it out. So the idea is if we have 4 lots of 5, that's actually fucking perfect. Oh my god, because 4 lots of 5, that means we can have 5 truck stops. And each one of those truck stops specifically takes in just 1 lot. And we could run it on 1 truck. Because the truck could just drop, go to the next ones, drop, go to the next ones, drop, go to the next ones, drop. So for example, I could boosh boosh here. Steel ingots. What number was this? We're doing 20. 41 2/3. So if we do this as... Wait. Let's just do... That was so much easier. Because now if we do 3.75 times 5, we get 185 in. Huh? I said the maths the wrong way around. And then my brain just stuck with it. Daisy chaining, if it just fucking works. Okay. So, yeah. How are we going to build each of these floors? I've got a little idea. Logistics. Did it? I'm certain I'm not going crazy. I'm sure things say like split and then I go to place it and it says merger. I've had these go the wrong way around. It's either that or I'm actually going insane now. And then what? Each one of these is making... I love having these set to like hotkeys for pacing settings. So pleasing. So because we've got 18.75 times, what is it, like 4? That's 75 in each line. We can pull Mark 1s all up here. Then under each line, we can have the mergers coming out. We need to upgrade it to Mark 2. Who's Mark? I don't know. Yeah, and then Mark 2's come out. This just sits here. On a completely tangent. Complete fucking tangent. Might leave my computer on tonight. Because each one of these is 5,000. But if over a night I make 8,000. 10,000 wirings. We should come back to a lot of coupons. Now, I've only left it on for a couple hours at a time recently, and I've managed to get a lot. So, fingers crossed. Okay, yeah. So, we literally have then these just coming out. Boom. And then literally... I say literally far too much. Okay. Let's build that there, and let's... Because I can... That needs to be marked right. Ah! Okay, better idea. Instead of it being like that, we actually have it in a line here. So the next one actually just starts from here. Does mean I've got to just quickly replace these two, I think. That's out of the most unflattering position. Yeah, because now that's all in just a straight line. I can build the next 4 right there. Same thing goes at the one end. And we can have the truck stations pretty much back to back. Let's have a look. Ugh. I just found something that looks pretty cool, actually. I say pretty cool. It's a fucking truck station. Let's line that up to the same, like, plate area as this one, right? Oh, God. I always put it one too high. I have no steel plates. And then, essentially, the trucks come in. Oh, but it still goes here, which is in between the things, which means that would literally be at the next one. It would be here. Damn, I really want to work this out. There's a way to make this elegant. There's a way to do it. I'm just not seeing it. I think I've just worked it out, and it's the dumbest solution. So one... No. No. Okay. 2, 3, 5. I think that's right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth one would be probably on the other side, actually. Let's do that. So then the next one will be here. Right, and that is there. This one is completely on this side, so they should be able to completely back into each other and not fight for power, which is quite nice. Like, not fight for that space. Like, this one should... I can just build another one here, couldn't I? Oh my God. These machines, man, they're fighting me today. They're fighting me today. They don't want to work either. They know the shit's warm out there. Okay. Yeah, because I can just boom and oh, look how elegant that is. So, with those all being there, my thought is, and this is a really stupid solution, but it should just work, right? And that's what we want. Stupid but works is still working. Okay. Then I just... Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? In a line. It won't line up nicely at all. Ah, even cooler. Right. Instead of that, because these are, yeah. So we actually just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then each one just slowly loops around into each one. Yeah. Okay. I need more resources. God damn it. So back we go. I don't know how well these are built. This is gonna... I'm drowning. So I'm burpy. So, there's a song when I said I am drowning, There is no sign of land. The mountain goats, that's it. You are coming down with me, hand in unlovable hand, and I hope you die. I hope we both die. Hi guys. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I fucking love that song. It's quite literally my divorce song. I was listening to it a lot. Don't judge me. Oh, hi, big guy. Am I still being chased? I don't think so. I don't have to listen to that song a bit. I hope we die. Do the Gaius Nobelisks destroy these as well? No, they just do little stinky farts. Gas Nobelisks suck. If Gas Nobelisks have no haters, I'm officially dead. Okay. I don't know if I haven't worked out any of the power usage for wells yet, because I'm not there, and I don't want to. Okay, I'll probably make a bunch of stuff, head back. I'll probably not even be able to set anything down, but I do think I just need to wait. I think the only way I'm going to be able to start building a big ton of infrastructure is just buying the resources. I could set up little bits of plants to do it, but it's also late at night. Keep this running during the cool night air, and we should be all good. Yeah, look how bloody Vulcan this flickers. Hi, guy. God, he's got the zoomies. I'm amazed I killed him that easy. Yeah, I'll grab some resources. We'll head back, and then I'm just going to leave it on. Being in that area as well should be completely fine. We'll let it all build up. The coupons, hopefully I come back to at least 20, because I know the number's going up quite ridiculously now. It's just the biggest pain. But yeah, I'll do some maths as well, because I think I'd be able to actually release a little video on phase 1 of thing. Do some clips of this one, like the streams that I did, but actually here's the efficient way to play, because I know I didn't do it efficient. Now working out slooped biofuel, biomass, solid biofuel. Yes, right, because you could have 20 constructors making biomass for no power, and then the most minimum amount of slooped solid biofuel from that. There's some trade-off, but like you should be able to do that. Okay. Yeah, let's drop. Whoa! Drop back all of these. Because we've killed a lot of stuff. And that means we get the alien DNA things, and that actually produces us some stuff as well. And finally, we're not just going to have one of these guys left over. We will have, and we do have a surplus of shards. Like, we've got a lot of shards. So we've got to see how slow that's sort of ticking down. But these ones should hopefully tick up a nice bit now. Oh no! They've not been slooped. I missed out on a couple sloopage. I don't like the term sloopage. I'm sorry I ever said that word. These... because there's nothing we're going to do with those. Each one is 1,000. Yeah, we should get it. Should get a couple. Yeah, in fact, because we're at an hour and a half, I'm warm, and we pretty much need this to run. I think what I'll do is I'll get all the resources. I'll build the steel plant. I'll build this structure that I've got plotted out here. The idea is to actually build it on the next 2 floors down. So one of the floors is dedicated to one thing, and obviously we are sharing things like copper wire here between the 2 elements. Same with the iron stuff. And we'll split those evenly between the floors as well. Yeah, I actually think I'm getting more than that now. But yeah, this going into here, that's 15, that's 13. That's pretty good. Now, the one thing I am limited by still is power. Power is still a huge issue. But, you know, we live and let die. Bow, bow, live and let die. Do 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 ba da da ba da da ba dum ba da da ba da 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 da. See, you think I'm not utilizing it right because that's full, but I just dropped some extra resources in there the one day. Which also means that these are full, which is where I have been getting my steel pipes from. But yeah, like this, we've literally got one constructor slooped making. Does that need to be slooped? If we're only using... Wait a minute. We might be able to save on power. So each Caterium drop off is 25. 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 5 Caterium pickups, and each is 25. 125, right? That's what I think. This is 120. This is only asking for 25. So we don't need to sloop this at all. Bop. Because we just use a bit more. Okay. The other ones do. But that saves a bunch of power on that, actually. Let's say that. It's only one fucking machine, really. The other is a bit overshadowed. But we don't need the summer sleep for it. Right? That saves it to be used elsewhere in the system. Okay. Again, like, if I unsloop one of these, that affects the end rates now. That's... piss take. But yeah, look, we're using steel, iron steel beams in both as well. In fact, looking look at this. We're making plates in 2 places. This is becoming a bit more elegant as I do it on a less sleepy brain. I'm making 2 of these in the same place. That's so much more elegant. Oh my god, I'm sorry for ever presenting anything different to you. What the fuck? I'm so pissed at myself for that not looking good. Right, if I hit auto round on this. $917. Ah. Do you see how much that actually saves? The problem is, because it's 4, we use more. See, that's 2. That still says 32. It doesn't even use more because we're... Oh my god! That's 230. Oh my god, this whole time that we're talking about the thing, it's been on the wrong screen. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, epiphanies that I'm too tired to stream. I have been looking at the wrong side of my stream this whole time. So I can round all these. I like rounding. What this does is actually, that's 341 power used. That's 398. We're actually going to save a shit ton of power rounding all these up to like 2. Rounding these to 2 machines using less. So that's 33 power used, right? If we sleep and round 64. This one is pointless because we have the resources going into that anyway. I'm so pissed that I'd had the screen on wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I only talked about a bunch at the beginning. So this is what we did before, and I could have actually. So this is now elegant because we've got specific machine. No! That was on like 5,000 before. Oh my god. What? Well, I think, you know what? I might as well build the infrastructure for that because it's so fucking neat. Just stop to win. I am so pissed that I didn't fucking... Because I usually turn studio mode off after I start streaming. It's just not needed as much. I didn't do that this time, so... I love Elevator. She's the doll. Yeah, so I'm gonna possibly just do a little bit of a introduction to like a I am doing an ultra hardcore thing, and Because I think... Right, whilst this is just tinking away in the background, let's actually look at this. So, if we have wood, right? Biomass to wood. And we just got a storage container bringing it in, right? We can only bring in, max in the first bit, 120. Right? Which makes 300. And we're going to do this with wood. Now, we could sloop this. Oh, we make 600. This costs 20 megawatts. Now, if we burn this, that makes... What? Tell me to build 30. What? Is that wrong? That feels wrong. Because we don't have 300 coming out. We can only ever have 120 coming out of this line, right? And that's the problem. You can only ever have 120 coming out of the line. Can I say for this to... I never knew there was a line with connection button. Can I say to this to do anything else? Okay. So what I had was this going into 25, right? This makes 30. This makes 300, but at 25, that is 75 on each line. That's wrong, sorry. I had that set to 20. So this meant that there was oh, that's so efficient. I love it. So I'm really working something out here. So if this uses 11.91 power to do 120 wood, divided by 5 is 24. Coming out is like 80 per line, something like that. Not 300. So actually, where's that at? It's 60 per line. That's why, because each one of these is then slooped, right? So this goes from... So this makes 900 power, and that makes 11.91. Now when we sloop it, you suddenly have double that. So you have 600 coming out. So this says 60. I don't think that's right. I don't remember building 60. Do I? Maybe I did build 60. Fuck. I don't remember building 60, but I think I did. I feel like I messed up even with my building, and things have took longer than it should have. Get like survivor's guilt. Okay, so yeah, so this makes 60. It's 1,800 power at a cost of 47. That is stupidly low. Boom. Right. But we can drop this. Because this is only using 5 sloops. That's not that much with what we got. So if we go down to 10%, that's not a lot saved. For double the sloops, nah, that's not worth it. Oh, can you just stay at the number I set you? God damn it. Okay, and then if we just take this entire line, copy and paste it down here. Now, instead of that going into there, we're going to do this into solid biofuel. Look at that. Now, we have 5 lines of 120, so we need 5 machines. So these need to be on at least 50% to do 5 machines. Now, if we sleep that coming out, that's 300. And then into a 2042. Because we know slooped thingy is better. What we didn't know was the saving of this. And this. So we do make more power. We're doing the sloopage. Now, that's 160. But that's only because that's at 50%, right? We have the ability to split those down further to say 25. Now we're using 15 sloops. But we're using 128. What was the savings? If that's 128, this is now 160. Now, let's see about reducing this further. 12.5. So we have 20. That's actually 20 sloops, which, again, isn't that crazy? If you just put the time in, that then is the it's pretty good. But this is, that's pretty good. That's 2,000 power. Now, that is the problem. That is the max output of that line. So let's change this up. Instead of that, we're going to do leaves. Boop. Boop. Again, we can only have 120 coming in because we're looking at phase 1, right? Which is then 60 going out. And that's at half. That's half. This line, pointless. Because you can't input anymore. Even with slooping it, at both levels, you're only making 30. Leaves a piss take. But both of these together, you know, gains 12 sloops. Now the mad one, the Mad King. There is a fourth as well, which is the alien stuff, but because that's a bit weird. Again, 120 going in. That is into 4. That's into 10. That's into. But again, we can only make 600 coming out, which is 2. So if we say 25 at 600 still, that's 102 to power 75. So it's roughly the same. We got 13 there, 10 there. Mycelia's a bit. Oh no, wait, because look, it's still. There's like scraping going on. It's in the headphones. Sorry, that's actually completely fine because you've got 16 taken out, 10 taken out, 600. I looked at that wrong. Mycelia is huge. Actually making this off of mycelia is huge. Because if you combine all these, that's the amount of power I've got now. The thing is, that's 38 sloops, which is roughly what I'm running on. So that would take a lot of sloopage finding. But yeah, okay. That was just a bit of early game maths for me. So we need Six constructors at the beginning. We're going to place them all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Caterium wire. Two of you. Two of you running at... Can I just take that number and put it straight into Satisfactory? No, it... For some reason it doesn't like this number at 83 and 749ths of... Okay, 121.79 plus 78.37 divided by 2 is 160.975. I wonder if it just doesn't like it because I don't have the shards. That would be really funny actually. Let's try that again but with some shards. Needs more shards, clearly. Fuck. 160.975. That's what I'm saying. And let me just confirm that is all I need. 121.79 plus 78.37, yeah. Yeah, why not just have them produce the amounts that are needed if it's that low? What a stupid bitch I am. Okay, yeah, we're going to do iron plate here. This one's easier because all we're producing in each one is 30.45. 30.45. Power used 111.55. Oh, okay. Because it's looking at running one machine at 155%. Okay. So yeah, these two are separate. These two are separate. These two actually would merge together. I've built all these fucking looking the wrong way. Oh my god, I do this so often with constructors. For some reason I always think the power is at the other side. Ugh. Guys, don't build in a heat wave. That's when most 70s houses were built, as the older generation is saying, and they're like, we're up on the roofs in heat waves, and yeah, we can tell. My house is falling apart. You are to blame. I think I'm getting a nosebleed. Like, I am bouncing between thoughts. I think I'm getting a nosebleed. I just tasted iron. I mentioned the elder generation. That's the problem. That's fine. I would also like to point out that in... Sorry, just the argument going the fucking internet of, oh, in 76 it was hotter. Okay, let's just say it was. Right? Yeah, sure, yeah, it was hotter. You know, you did well. Well done. You're my grandparent. Because my dad was born 67. He weren't working. right? I think my dad was born in 68. What, my mom was born in 68, right? So, they weren't working. They were trying to survive just like everyone is right now. Oh, it's dumb. It's straw hat arguments. Okay, so Caterium wire. This one needs a thing, and we're going to produce this at 121.79. 121.79. I don't like the fact it doesn't like numpad space. That 178.3. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. Because this one's going to be producing a lot more power than this one. I don't care. Made the executive decision to not care then. Okay, so we just need 26.12 and 26.04. That is so similar. 39 point... Ignore my bad maths then. 26.08. I could have worked that out in my head. Oh my god. Ah! Doesn't like my bloody... I don't think it likes my keyboard. I had to press escape a lot of times then. Okay, those are actually... You know what, again, right? This needs to go one way. And this needs to go another. Okay. That needs to go one way, that needs to go another. That makes sense, just do that. Now, I'm thinking what we will do I could tell I was going to use this for like combined stuff, and I just didn't bother. I was going to do like copper, iron, because then I realized it was all fruitless because it was still going to take 5 days of waiting. But that's why, like, if I build 10 copper plants, that is 3,300 power. I am going to grab some more iron. Okay, so this is then going into... So this one, no, this one, yeah, is going into 2 assemblers. Me trying to work out the maths on that then. Do not need to merge it if I'm just splitting it again. Whose Final Fantasy theme is this? Tifa's theme, that's it. Wrong one, 'cause I am tired as fuck. fucking iron plates, man. This song brings back so many memories. Okay, I think I've actually built this relatively smart. I know. Hold the fucking phone. So we've got these two here. The next two we actually need to build is rotors. I might set these up to go because I need rotors and I need reinforced plates, right? Now the rotors. We're making the steel pipes here. This needs 208. You need 208. That's not right. Fuck. Oh my god, these are slooped. These aren't. These aren't slooped. But these are slooped. So it's making 30.5. We can have that. I love... Why does enter work then? I love that. I knew I'd worked something out wrong. I love anything where you can do maths in a field and it works. So, a Unity game engine, Unreal game engine, they all actually have this ability. That's why it wasn't making sense, because this is now 104 point whatever going in. Okay. That's fine. That's actually mad here then, because these stitched iron plates, which is in both, it is making 13.06. That's divided by 2 into the both, and that's divided by 2, so that's 3.265 in both. 3.265. I have been playing for 2 hours. Thank you for reminding me. I have no fucking life. Okay, and we're doing this one. And that is also making 13.06 divided by 2, which is 3.265. Right, those two going into there. And that is, again, this one having input there, then having input there. Wrong one, I'm sorry. And it needs to actually be Mark 3 because we actually do this the other way around. We'll go like that, and then if we do this one the other way around, we'll go like that, and it just keeps the balance a little bit nicer. So that'll be 78.37 coming up there. And I come off of there. I said I was going to set this up, but then I just realised that I need to wait for the points to accrue. Okay, yeah, because that's one lot of iron bars going into the two. Pop up. Iron bars going into the two, and then the other iron bars need to go down to the other floor. Dun. Oh shit! These are. This is wrong. Sorry. It's this one's actually 18.27. Oh my god! If I hover over, it gives it me the other thing. 81.1966. Okay. I was about to say, what is he connected to? Okay. And like I said, this actually needs to come down. It is feeding. That's it, let's do that. Dash slightly annoying. Again, though, it's only power, right? It's only minimal amounts of power in the long run. Should I have one operate at that so I can just funnel it down? Yeah. 2.605. Right? Because it's just going to confuse me to have to build an entire setup just for that. Which means then all we do need is 13.06 divided by 2 divided by 2. Which is 3.265. It's still like it's still underclocked, right? And we're gonna sloop it so we get the power back. We get the power back. We have 1306 here. And then we'll have 1306. What a fucking dumb cunt! Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. Looking at the wrong one. 65.3045. It's the reinforced plates that need to go down. So it's actually one of these needs to go to whatever numbers I said before. .605, and then this one needs to be 13.06 divided by 2, 6.35. I do think here in this regards that isn't 6.53, but I realised it was number 5. I was wrong. I think in this regards, this being more expensive but saves me time and effort, I'm completely fine with. I can only build one more assembler. But then, yeah, so this one comes down. That's actually really annoying that I can't do that. And both of these just feed into 2 assemblers. Let's actually see if I can get some of the bits together for the assemblers. For the reinforced plates, so I can at least make... Yeah, two more assemblers.
Thanks.
2 more assemblers.
That breath of fresh air. It gets a little
Wait, are you trapped in here? Sorry, elevator. Are you still trapped in here? Boom, that'll do. Okay. That's actually just plates we need. Yeah, I think I just need to build a bunch of plates, because then all I need is 4 constructors on the one floor, and 2 reinforce shits. Right, let's just say that for now. I don't need feet. Yeah, and all we need is 2 of these, which I made just not enough for. Okay. Yeah, so 4 constructors, which we need plates for, so I'll keep this ticking along for a minute. 4 constructors making steel beams. These are actually at 78.125. Actually, no, that's only 1.8. Because, again, we're going to bring over just the steel. Yeah, we're going to bring over just the steel, so we're going to have a steel input up there, and it's going to be taken out 2 ways. So that's going to be... Love this song. Yeah, but this one goes here. So I guess a fun little thing here is, because this... Yeah, splits. I can do that. Then I can also go up here. And up here. So I've been like learning up again on my Final Fantasy VII remake lore, because they really just fucking confuse me more with it all. Can't lie, it's so confusing and a little bit convoluted, and I love it because so was the first game. Okay, we need 8. Can we currently build 1? And oh my god, it's so confusing. So, there's multiple timelines, but there's not just the 2 that I thought there were, where we got Beagle Stamp and I can't remember the other stamp, dog type. You've also got like tons of ones like Puck Stamp and that. They're all like fractured timelines. The spoilers ahead. There's Evil Sephiroth, there's Second Sephiroth, there's 14th Sephiroth. The movies are still canon because they're referenced in the first game, and in fact they're referenced in multiple little ways, like the, spoilers ahead, the end boss of the Whispers being Kroko, Rudum and Viridi fight in the same styles as the 3 Sephiroth-esque entities in Advent Children. That's fucking cool. As well as obviously there's the scene of old Nanaki Red 13 running with his children. That's reference. So that's still canon, that's still happening, but like, so I don't know how the next one's going to end, which is mad. A remake of a game 30 years ago, because it will be releasing near enough on its 30th anniversary. I don't know how it's going to end, because they've changed the plot and kept it the same at the same time. They've changed just enough for me to go, what the fuck is going to happen? That's so cool. And you got to give it to bloody the story writer that is blanking on his name. What's this again? 78.125. Tetsuya? No, I can't remember. You have to give it to that being able to do that and enjoy the game, and here's extra, story on top of your ordained remake story. That's just so cool. Oh, okay, we're just short on it all. But steel's going to go in there. That's all going to go in top. The only thing we haven't built is the 6. Neither of the numbers I said. The 6 assemblies making the end goal stuff. Now, again, after tomorrow, if I have enough resources to build... if I have enough resources just to build the shit. Words. If I have enough resources just to build the steel manufacturing side of it, I will actually disconnect this completely and start building the rotors and everything of the other stuff. I could do that now, but there's other stuff I know I need that I currently am just not getting. And we're only on 10, right? But we're on 10. So if we're making roughly 30,000 a minute. That's 6 minutes for one. So if I leave this on, that will get larger and larger, but yeah. But yeah, I'm going to leave it on. So I will say good evening, good afternoon, and good night. It has been a very long day for me here, and I will go to sleep now. So take care, have fun. I'll give Solarpunk a try tomorrow. It's a cozy aesthetic factory game. To me, that sounds right up my alley. I have a feeling I'm not going to like it though, and that's worrying me. Before you've ever played anything, you're like, this isn't going to go well. So yeah, I wanted to play that. But yeah, take care, have fun, and I'll catch you guys next time. But why has my stream setup changed around? Bye bye.